Although Inside Out 2 premiered just now, fans will be thrilled to hear that the possibility of a third installment in the franchise is already being discussed. Kelsey Mann, who directed the sequel to Inside Out, has so many ideas that were not included in the upcoming movie but could fit into a hypothetical Inside Out 3. Inside Out 2 feature new locations in Riley Anderson's brain, some of which had to be scrapped, prompting Mann to have high hopes for an Inside Out 3. In an interview with Comic Book ahead of the Inside Out 2 premiere, Mann gushed, "I love this world. It's such a great world to play in, and ideas just kind of come from playing in this world, both for locations and characters. There's so many ideas not only from the first film, but especially in this one, where I'm like, that's a really fun, clever idea. I don't know how it fits into this particular story, but it should be used at some point." If Inside Out 2 is successful at the box office, Disney might continue following Riley as a high schooler, and we all know how many emotions that implies. Director Kelsey Mann also gave an encouraging update, telling Comic Book, "One of my favorites is a location that we came up with called Procrastination Land," Mann explained. "This is the land I definitely have, especially as a teen. It was a land which had a big sign that said Procrastination Land, and then it said, 'Coming soon.' Sign us up for Inside Out 3 and Procrastination Land, please." Inside Out 2 follows Riley as a teenager, with her basic emotions now joined by more complex feelings like anxiety and embarrassment that went to take over her head. Director Mann unveiled one of the ideas that was excluded from the film, describing it as one of his favorites that could eventually be used in the future. Mann shared, "One of my favorites is a location that we came up with called Procrastination Land. This is the land I definitely have, especially as a teen. It was a land which had a big sign that said Procrastination Land, and then it said, 'Coming soon.' And Anger was like, 'When are they gonna start building that place? It just keeps sitting there. They haven't made any movement on it. It's such a funny idea. We had trouble figuring out why in this particular story. I won't tell you everything about it. There's some other stuff about it that's really funny. So I'm like, this has to be used somehow in the future."